Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Wispin here, and welcome back to another video. Now today, we're going to be doing how to train your Lucario, and I know I've already done this in the past. However, today we're actually going to be taking a look at Mega Lucario rather than just his basic form. So in order to actually get prepared for this video, I did go ahead and buy a Lucario Knight. Now, I probably overpaid for this thing, but I needed it for the video. So you can see here, GTS purchased a Lucario Knight for 600,000 coins. And I'll get into why exactly I was willing to pay that price a little bit later on in the video. However, we have a Lucario Knight, so we might as well make a Mega Lucario that is as perfect as possible. So the first step in making our perfect Mega Lucario is going to be by kicking things off with an Anubis Riolu. Now this thing is inside of the Aura Eggs. It looks absolutely amazing. One of the best textures on the server by far. This thing is incredible, and I feel like it'll go really, really well with its Mega form. I think the texture looks pretty cool. We'll have to check it out a little bit later on in this video, but this guy is going to be the one that we're sticking with, which means, unfortunately, no breeding is going to be possible. But when we opened this egg back a few episodes back, we got perfect IVs, which is amazing. It's incredible. I don't even really know how we got this lucky. We got 96% IVs, but the only downside is attack, which we're not going to be using. We're going to be going with special attack. So we'll have a special attack Mega Lucario, and that means we can get straight into working on the moveset. Now, Lucario has some pretty good base stats, but its Mega form is even better. With a base special attack of 140 and a base attack of 145, you can really make it a physical or a special attacker. It's just really up to your preference. However, we're going to be going with special attack due to our Lucario's IVs. Now, this does mean that we are going to have to change the nature on this Lucario or this Riolu because it's gentle nature. I don't think there's any Pokemon in the game that needs gentle nature. Could be wrong. Maybe there is one out there, but I'm pretty sure it isn't good for any Pokemon. So let's go ahead and kick things off by jumping into the Poke Designer and just changing that small little thing. We're going to make him timid, which boosts speed, lowers our physical attack because we're a special attacker. Doesn't really matter, but we do get that speed boost, which is super, super helpful because Lucario's base speed is 112, which is already pretty good. But any sort of a boost definitely helps. And I believe he only has one ability in his Mega form, so we don't need to worry about this. And that ability is going to be Adaptability, which is really good. We'll talk about that a little bit later on once we actually get the Lucario. And other than that, we have the EV training, which we'll go do at the training grounds or somewhere else. And we're not going to make him shiny, but we will put him into a Premier Ball. And that is actually all of the changes that we are going to make. Let's go ahead and confirm that. And there we go. So, moveset. So there's a couple of very, very important things to note about the moveset that we're going to be going with. Nasty Plot, you need to learn while your Riolu is still in pre-evolution. So if you evolve into a Lucario before level 47, you're not going to be able to get that move on your Pokemon. Then we actually have Flash Cannon, which I believe is just a TM, pretty straightforward, and Aura Sphere, which is learned on evolution. So that one's super easy as well. There is one other move that we have a problem with, which is Vacuum Wave. Now, I really, really want Vacuum Wave on my Lucario, my Mega Lucario. However, we cannot get it because we have this custom texture, Anubis, and we can't pass this texture down through breeding. So the only way to actually get this move is through egg moves. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get it on this specific Riolu. So what I'm actually going to do for the sake of the video is I'm going to temporarily put the move onto the Pokemon. And once I finish recording, I will remove the move. So I'm not actually going to keep the move on the Pokemon. But just because I feel like it is probably the best move for this moveset, I want it to be on him. But if you are going to be getting this moveset yourself, make sure that when you go to breed your Lucario, you are getting that move passed down through egg move. All right, guys, so we have the move, Vacuum Wave. Now we just need the other three moves. I'm going to go ahead and actually check for a Flash Cannon TM. We should have one, I hope. Yep. So we'll teach him that. And then we need to, oh, can he not learn that until he evolves? That's very possible. Okay, so we'll hang on to that until he evolves, and then we'll try to teach it to him again. Not sure why it's not working right now, but that is perfectly fine. And then the only other thing we need to really worry about is EVs and leveling him up. So we'll do that together. Now, We want speed and special attack, pretty straightforward. Basically, the same EVs you're going to put on any special attack-based Pokemon and any Pokemon that has decent speed. That means we're going to need a power anklet as well as a power bracer, and we're going to go ahead and warp on over to... Actually, you know what? I think what we're going to do, actually, rather than warping anywhere, we're just going to head... Actually, I'm trying to decide if I want to train off of Magikarps or over at the training area, and the only reason I'm leaning towards the training area is so we can get a few levels on our Riolu, because the Magikarps really aren't going to help us out much with the experience. So if we head here, and wow, there are a lot of Pokemon here. So we need special attack, I believe that's Beautifly, and then speed is going to be the jump bluffs if we can see any of those. But we are going to have to use our Latias in order to actually kill things, and I don't think I remembered my EXP all. Is it in my ender chest? No. Okay. Let's try this again. EXP all should already be turned on, and let's try this out now. Oh, wait, one other thing I forgot. We need to put this on the Pokemon as well. And now for the 4th attempt. There we go. And we got some experience out of it. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. Don't need any of those moves, and we're going to discord all of that. So, yeah, the jump bluffs are going to give us speed. The Beautiflies are going to give us special attack, and because these Pokemon are fairly high level, that means that we're going to be getting quite a bit of experience. Now, I might have to do some leveling through the Poke Designer or with rare candies, but for the most part, this should work out. So I'm going to go ahead and interrupt the video really quick so I can showcase something brand new over on the server store. If you want to check this out for yourself, it's buy.pokecentral.org. The link will be down in the description. However, we have brand new limited time customization bundles, and there's actually 3 separate bundles. So the reason these are called customization bundles is because they actually provide you with a bunch of different items that you can use to modify your Pokemon. Now, customization bundle number 1 is going to come in at $20, and you actually get 4 unique tokens. You get a shiny token, a growth token, a nature token, and a gender token. You can also check out the other 2 bundles. They're basically just larger sizes of the original bundle, and you also get an additional % off your purchase if you do buy the larger bundles. So here you can see you get 3 of each, and then in the final bundle, you actually get 6 of each, meaning you can modify an entire team worth of Pokemon with all of these different attributes. If we go ahead and add this to our cart, you'll see that you can actually select each individual token's nature. So you'll get to select 6 different natures you can see here. And we can choose whatever we want. You can repeat, you can choose unique individual ones, or you can choose a random one if you really want to. But I definitely recommend trying to figure out what Pokemon you would use them on and choose a nature based on that so you can modify one of your Pokemon instantly. You can also choose your growths. Now, I highly, highly recommend that you go with either microscopic or ginormous, as those are the least common growths on the server, and they're probably the most valuable of these tokens. However, choose whatever you want. And then for the gender, I think female is a little bit more valuable than male, just because female Pokemon can pass down species as well as ability a little bit easier, but it's really up to you again. What are you looking for, and select that. Now, one very, very important thing to note, if you are going to be buying those packages, please make sure your inventory is empty. For the largest package, you need 24 slots available. For the medium package, you need 12 slots available. And for the smallest one, you only need 4 slots available. But I recommend just completely emptying out your inventory. It's the safest bet, especially if you're going for that large bundle. Now, as those bundles said, they are a limited time only. They are actually going to be gone from the store on November 18th to never return again, at least not for a very, very long time. We have absolutely no plans of them ever coming back to the store, which means if you miss out on this, your only way to get tokens will be randomly through the rare crate, which can be pretty difficult considering how many different natures and things like that there actually are. Alright guys, so I finished EV training and I went ahead and actually used some rare candies to get us up to level 47, where we learned Nasty Plot. So that's 2 out of 4 moves done. Now I do want to mention, because I did grab the Power Bracer, which is the red one, that's for physical attack. We wanted special attack. I did change it out and we did manage to get the correct EVs. If we go ahead and check EVs number 2 here, you can see we're 100% EVs. 252 in speed, 252 special attack. I threw the rest into special defense, but those aren't really important. Doesn't really matter where you put them. However, because we are level 47 and we did get that move, that means the next step is going to be actually evolving this Riolu. Now, if we check its happiness, it did faint a couple times, and I was having some weird issues. It's currently at 151, which isn't too bad, but I think we need 220 in order to even evolve this thing. And the best way to actually get yourself happiness without throwing out your Pokemon, waiting around all day, or leveling it up is with berries. And you can buy those over at the shop. So let's do that, and I think we're only going to need to feed him a handful of berries to get him up, but it doesn't really matter which ones you buy. Let's just buy a whole bunch here since we're already maxed out on EVs. Not really too important, but oh wait, friendship increase, special defense fell. Okay, so actually these berries decrease your EVs, so good thing we grabbed one that was not special attack speed or special... Oh, we got special defense. So I think I just messed up my EVs. Yes, I did. Okay, that doesn't really matter then. I'm just going to go ahead and spam the rest of these out. Good thing it was the EVs that aren't that important, but probably should have checked beforehand. So that's going to bring us up to 231, which means, why did I buy so many freaking berries? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I need to pay attention. Wow. Well, luckily we're probably going to need these in the future, but dang, I should not have bought 50. I don't know what I was doing there. Wow, I am very poor. I've spent over 3 million coins in like 2 weeks. I need to chill on the spending money, but I think we should be able to evolve. Does he need to evolve during the day? I believe that's our only thing here. So let's wait till day. Let's see if we can evolve this Riolu into a Lucario. Then we can check out his Mega Form, and then we'll talk a little bit about all of the moves, the ability, why we selected the moves we selected, and exactly how you can use this Pokemon. Well, here we go, guys. It is turning to day, which means we should be able to evolve our Riolu into a Lucario. I think it's still dawn, so we might have to wait a minute here, but we should be good to go. Final Gambit. Well, we don't need that move, but unfortunately, still no evolution. And here we go. Our Anubis is actually evolving now, which is great. We're going to get ourselves the Lucario, the Anubis Lucario, and then we can go ahead and check out the Mega Form as well. This thing looks really cool. This thing looks so cool. Let's see if the Mega Form looks as cool. I know, actually, I think Riolu in its basic form is probably my favorite out of the Riolu or the Lucario, but I think the Mega Form might look even better. We'll see. Let's see what it actually looks like. I haven't seen this thing in a very, very long time, so I'm not even sure. But there, of course, you have the red orb, which you can see. Okay, this is pretty cool as well. I don't know if I necessarily like the lack of yellow on this one because the Megaform seems to be a little bit more black than the others, but it does look really cool either way and is definitely one of the coolest auras here on the server. But yeah, guys, so let's talk about the moveset as well as the ability. So what the ability adaptability actually does is it changes the stab move bonus that you get from using moves of the same type of the Pokemon. It changes those from a 50% increase in damage to a 100% increase in damage. So rather than 1.5 times damage for all of your stab moves, which are moves, like I said, that match your Pokemon's type, for Lucario, it'll be any fighting type moves and any steel type moves. Instead of being 1.5 times damage, they will be 2 times damage, which is super awesome. And that is all thanks to this adaptability ability that we have here. Now, the moveset that we actually have is not actually all set up because we need to get the final 2 moves. And there we go. For some reason, we didn't learn it on evolution like you're supposed to, but we did get Aura Sphere. So as I was saying, our moveset. We have a bunch of different moves here. Now, a lot of these are pretty straightforward, or, well, all of them are actually straightforward. There's nothing complicated here at all. We have Aura Sphere, which is a special attack-based fighting type move, just a generally really, really good move, and something awesome about this is that it never misses its target. It completely ignores the accuracy and evasion stats, so that is really cool, and you'll never have to worry about missing an attack if you use Aura Sphere. Flash Cannon actually has a chance to lower the opponent's special defense, but other than that, it's just a basic stab move that we're going to have on our Lucario. But like I said, all of these moves are getting the advantages of our ability adaptability. So then we have Nasty Plot, which increases our special attack by 2 stages, which means if we get a Nasty Plot off, not only are we getting the benefit of the 2-stage increase from special attack, which is a increase of 100%, we're also going to be getting the adaptability effect, which is also an increase of 100%, which means in total, we're getting a pretty massive increase to our damage output. Now, the final move that we actually have on our Lucario is Vacuum Wave. Now, you can see this has a base power of 40, which might at first seem really, really bad. However, it always goes first. So it has a priority of +1. There's certain moves that have higher priority, but for the most part, you're always going to go first if you use this move. And of course, it is also fighting type, which means takes advantage of adaptability. So guys, that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to go and leave a like on it. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this one, subscribe to the channel. I try my best to put out videos every single day. One thing I do want to say is that hallowed eggs are only going to be available until November 11th, at which point they will be removed forever. So if you do want to check those out, they're available over on the store, buy.pokecentral.org. But with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.